Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl here again with another video for you guys. So welcome back to the channel. For those ones who have been away from my channel, who have been waiting for the videos to be uploaded, so welcome. So today we are going to be posting a video for you guys, and I hope you guys are doing well. First of all, happy Easter to you all, the Christians, most especially the Catholics. Happy Easter to you. And you guys are my online family, so thank you so much. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe. It's not by force. If you feel like subscribing, subscribe. If you don't want, don't force yourself to do so. So for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being there for me. I do appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart. I do appreciate. So today's video is a part 2 on scariest moments of being a first time mom. If you haven't yet watched the previous video, the part 1, I prefer you go and watch it. Yeah, I know you might be that person who was scared like me. So let's get right to the video. The scariest part of being a first mom, when you have a baby, when you've given birth, another thing is the delay on baby to crawl. Not even to crawl, first of all on a baby to sit. Okay, as being a first time mom, it does not know you are perfect in anything of about babies, taking care of the baby, handling the baby, teaching the baby to sit, things like that. Not everyone knows like that. Like most especially me, I used to know that when you give birth, your work is just to carry the baby. The baby will learn to sit on his own. The baby will just sit, like when you put the baby to sit, the baby will just sit like that. And maybe even the crawling the baby. First of all this I did not know, because if I can remember taking care of my sister's child when the baby was still small, that was long time ago when I was still in primary. So now all that time I've never taken care of a little baby, just very little. Taking care of the baby every day like the way I did to my child, it was really hard for me. Most especially the scariest moments, like when the baby delays to sit. Okay, for the baby to sit, you have to train the baby to sit using the basin. You see that baby basin, that long basin with the inside the seat. So when you're bathing the baby, you put the baby to sit there, and then you wash the baby. So that is the basin that you have to train the baby to sit. Even these other round basins, you just put there the blankets, every sheet, every bed sheet, you roll there, and then you see the baby. Make sure you don't go far, you just be around there so that the baby will not fall. So that is another scariest moment, when the baby delays to sit. You'll be like, what could be the problem? You be like, oh, is my baby going to just grow like that without sitting? Is my baby, you start thinking a lot, like you'll think a lot of things. Okay, and it is really bad, because most especially the babies start to sit at 3 months and 4 months. Yeah, and then to stabilize will be like 5 months there. That is when the baby will start stabilizing. Yes, to sit completely, to sit without holding, okay, without being holded at. So when the baby delays, when the baby reaches maybe 5 months, the baby is not yet stable on sitting. When you put the baby to sit, the baby falls on the other side. You become scared. It is very true. You become scared. You be like, oh, when you see other people's children, and then when somebody tells you, my baby sat completely at 4 months. First of all, me myself, I was really scared, even to the extent I stopped talking to people who have children. Like when I go outside when I take the baby outside to get some vitamins, I stopped. When I go there, I just keep quiet. I sit on my own. I just mind my business. So because when you sit there, people will be asking you, oh, why, how old is your baby? Why is the baby not sitting? Well, yet mine sat at this month, mine sat at this month. Hey guys, Even at the delay, another scariest moment is when the baby delays to crawl. Yes, to crawl. When the baby delays to crawl, you find the baby from 3 months is not even, there's that way the baby starts to just go forward. When you put the baby to sit at 4 months, 5 months, the baby will just start, like when you put something in front of him or her, the baby will be going for that thing and just fall, and at least he or she has tried. Yeah, so that thing is very scary. You find your baby has reached even 6 months, has not even started crying. 7 months, crawling. 7 months, the baby has not started crawling. 8 is now when the baby starts to crawl. Oh my god. Okay, some babies even crawl at 9 months. Yeah, there's always a delay, but as a first time mom, when you find your baby has delayed to that, you always become scared. You become scared and start thinking a lot of things. Is my baby lame, or is my baby having any issue on his body or her body, or something is wrong with the baby? You start running to the hospital. You start even calling people to ask what's wrong, if there is any problem. It happens. Another thing is a baby to start walking. Yes, also talking. Yes, there's always the language of the baby. When the baby starts to talk, the baby will start calling dada or baba, meaning daddy, baba, daddy, things like that. So when you find the baby is just quiet, babies are not the same. You find another baby is very sharp. Yeah, the baby can start talking at 10 months, uh 6 months will start like da, baba, mama, things like that. And then some actually don't respond at that time. Some respond at at 6 to 8 months. You find the baby now starting to respond to the talking, and also to the walking. You find some kids actually start walking using the table. That table that we normally put on the sitting room when we are eating, that eating table. You find the baby starts to walk, to stand from there at 7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or 8 to 9. Find the baby rotates using that table to rotate, walk and falls and get up, things like that. So you find some by the period of 10 months, the baby has started to walk. You find some at the period of 2 years, some the baby is already walking. You find some at the period of 14 is when the baby starts to walk. You find some at the period of 16 and 18 is when the baby starts to walk. Guys, it is really, really scary. Let me tell you the truth. My son started to walk completely at 11 months. Yes, 11, to walk completely, to stabilize walking. 11 months to stabilize walking without me holding his hand. I was really out of my senses that time, because even crawling, my baby delayed. My baby started crawling at 9, going to 10. I was really crazy. I was like, maybe he has a problem or things like that. When I think of the problem, I go crazy. I feel like, oh my god, how did I get myself into this issue? It was really worse for me. I don't know. Maybe I can say maybe it was me who was not patient for the baby, because I was really eager to see my child walking without me holding him. It was really, really, I was really eager for that. Even on the delay, even of talking, though my baby started talking earlier, like mama, things like that, dad, things like that. So he started talking earlier. That one was okay, but that one of crawling and walking really got me in a different world. So the delays for the babies, there are so many. If you find that your baby has delayed to walk, the baby will reach even 18 years, sorry, 18 months without walking. You find some reach even 18 months without talking. The baby is just still talking there, the language that babies talk, like blah blah, that is not that perfect like the way we are talking. So it is somehow scary, like it is somehow scary. You start even shaking if you sit on yourself. Even you will fear to start to be sitting with other mothers outside. When you find them outside, you'll start fearing to to associate with them. Even the delay on teething, you find that your baby has reached 5 months, the baby has no teeth. Yeah, yet there are babies start teething at 3 months and 4 months. You find your baby is 5 months, 6 months, is just having only the front teeth, two up, two down, and their agement have the many teeth in the mouth. You start asking yourself, Kwani, what's wrong with this one? Is he going to stay with these 4 teeth forever? Is he going to grow up with these 4 teeth in the mouth only? How is he going to chew the food? Yes, guys, I fear. If you're a first time mom, you understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, because this is what we normally go through. But for the other mothers, for them, they are used to, and they never get scared because they have gone through that for the first time, and that is their second time, or that is their third time. They are used to all that and they understand all the process. But for first time moms, trust me, you'll be scared. You'll even start running to the hospital asking the doctor, Kwani, what's up with my child? Is you okay? Yes, it happens. There are so many scary moments as a first time mom that we normally face in giving birth, like in taking care of the child. There are so many. Name them. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for staying. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye. Happy Easter week. Happy holiday to you all.